right, turn around, turn around. Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Joel here with Bodycam Breakdown TV. Today's footage comes from Crime Scrutiny. If you want to watch the original video without my commentary or breakdown, I'll have the full footage linked below so you can watch it start to finish. Officers arrived after reports of several men trying to force their way into a residence, but by the time they made contact, the focus shifted inside the home as one resident strongly challenged why police had entered in the first place. The breakdown starts now.
Open the door, we're gonna take it down. Tell her if she doesn't open the door, we're gonna have to take it down.
Everyone para chequear que usted esté bien. ¿Usted está bien, señora? No, yo estoy mal. Dos veces que había una discusión.
Mo, answer Samba. Let me. Who's in here?
You're not allowed to go in the fucking house. Get the fuck out of this house.
Hold on a second.
Get the fuck out of
The immediate hostility changes the entire dynamic for responding officers. They're entering a scene based on a reported break-in attempt, so an uncooperative occupant forces them to quickly determine whether they're dealing with a witness, a victim, or someone who may have information critical to the call.
We gotta make sure everything is safe.
Get the fuck out of this house right now. Get the fuck out of this house. Get out of the house. Goodbye. 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 No. Mami, tú eres una idiota. ¿Por qué la dejaste entrar? What are you looking for?
Okay.
For what? For what?
Her reaction suggests she's focused less on the original call and more on the officer's presence inside the home. That shift forces police to balance two priorities at once, continuing their investigation while trying to understand why this level of frustration is emerging so early in the encounter.
We got calls that there was guys here trying to break in. No.
Yeah, there is,
Not-
right?
ma'am.
Oh my God, look at that.
Okay.
All right, get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the fuck out of my house.
Ma'am, I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask
I
you.
don't care.
I'm gonna ask
Get
you
the
to
fuck out of my house. No, I'm not.
We're just
What the fuck are you doing here?
Let us
Get
explain.
the fuck.
Her frustration isn't directed at the original call. It's directed at the fact that officers are already inside the residence. For responding officers, that's an important distinction because they're now managing both an active investigation and a resident who clearly disagrees with how the situation is unfolding.
Idiota! Get the fuck out of my house.
Let us explain to you
No,
why we're here.
I know you. Get the fuck out of my house right now.
Not
Goodbye.
leaving it until we
You're
know
doing
what's going on.
nothing. You're doing nothing in this fucking house. You have a lot of things to do. Go work. No, go do what you need to do. Go do football shit. Go do what you need to do. Get the fuck out of this house. No, get the fuck out of my house.
Her insistence that officers leave suggests she's trying to regain control of a situation that has already moved beyond her expectations. From the officer's perspective, leaving immediately isn't always an option when they're responding to a reported crime. Their priority remains determining whether there's an ongoing threat or unanswered questions inside the home.
No.
Why are you doing that?
Cause you guys, what are you guys doing here?
We were let in, so
No. She's a dumb bitch. She doesn't know what she's doing.
All right, can you
Get out of my house.
Just
Get
talk
out
to
of my
me.
house.
Just talk
I'm
to
not
me.
talking to you.
The way you're acting is something definitely happened.
Okay, so look for it.
No, I'm
Look
not.
for it so I can sue all you motherfuckers. Do it.
We're not
You
doing
know what?
anything wrong.
Look for it.
That level of anger can make communication significantly more difficult. When emotions begin driving the interaction, officers have fewer opportunities to gather clear information and more reason to slow the conversation down before making their next decision.
Look for it. Before I can go, actually, you're not going in my house.
We have to check, man.
Look, I don't care.
Is there somebody in there or no?
No
No?
one's there.
Okay.
Don't worry about my shit.
Did you
Get
have
the
anything
fuck out of
to
my
drink
house.
today?
You're not allowed in my house.
Ma'am, take your hands off the officer. Take your hands off the
What are you
officer.
gonna do?
You're not touching
What are
us.
you gonna do?
You'll be under arrest for touching an
Get
officer.
out.
That's
Get
it.
out of my house.
By this point, officers appear to have moved beyond trying to gain voluntary cooperation and are transitioning to enforcement. Once an encounter reaches that stage, the focus shifts to compliance during custody, and the subject's demeanor up to this moment offers few signs that this part of the interaction will be straightforward.
All right, turn around. Turn around.
Get my mother-
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
For what? For being in my house? You shit.
Man, stop resisting.
No.
Just stop resisting.
No, you guys
You're gonna get arrested.
The officers are now dealing with active non-compliance during one of the most controlled parts of any encounter. Resistance during handcuffing forces officers to dedicate additional personnel and attention to the arrest itself, diverting resources away from the investigation that brought them to the home in the first place.
Put her on the floor.
I got her in cuffs.
You're not in no clubs.
Yo, get her down. You got her already?
Yes.
You. Yeah,
Abel.
I will.
Abel.
Step on me, okay?
Abel.
Step on me again.
You kicked her.
Yeah, she did.
You kicked
She
her.
stepped on me. No,
She didn't step
she
on
stepped on me. Yes,
Now,
she
ma'am,
did.
look, listen.
Even on the ground, the encounter isn't over from the officer's perspective. Until the handcuffs are secured and the subject is under control, officers have to continue working through the uncertainty of how much effort will be required to safely complete the arrest.
Breathe. We're gonna help
Get
you.
the f*** out my house.
We are going to help you get
You're
on your
in
feet.
my house.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not helping you, you dumbass bitch. You stupid.
The incident ended with Eileeni being taken into custody after a prolonged struggle with responding officers inside the residence. According to available records, she was charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault and obstruction of law enforcement. No publicly available court records confirming the final disposition of the case could be located. This encounter highlights how quickly an investigation can shift when emotions begin influencing interactions between residents and responding officers. Once attention moves away from the original call, officers are often forced to manage multiple problems at the same time. What are your thoughts on how officers handled this incident? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for this video. How do you think officers handled this one? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy these types of breakdowns, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next breakdown.